Hello everybody. I want to go ahead and show you something that I love using, especially with the students and with different clients and getting them to really understand what their options are. So I like to call this my Costco chart. So the reason why I call it the Costco chart, and if you have a Costco membership you'll understand, you walk into Costco with an idea that you're going to get something, and then you get home and you look what you bought and you realize that it's completely different than why you went to Costco. And of course a lot more expensive. So this chart is broken down for retirement options. We have a lot of people that don't really know what to do. They don't know what's right for them. They don't know what fits. So what we did in this chart is basically took all the names of the investments off. So now by putting this in front of somebody, I can say, look, you can choose without knowing the names so that you don't have any type of a biased opinion. So the way this whole thing's set up is we have 6 different options here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once again with no names. They're all set up the same way. You have funding. Funding is how you put the money in. In other words, how do we put the money into the investment? We have restrictions on the investment. We have accumulation of funds. How does the money grow? Withdrawal means how do we pull the money out? And then what type of added benefit and strategy is it? So you'll notice just by looking at this chart real quick, you got a lot of different options. And when you look at the benefits versus the names of the investment, now we can make a decision that's right for you. So any type of investment, I don't really care what it is, we have 4 fundamental things that we have to have. The first one is your money safe? So are you putting the money into something that's a safe environment? Secondly, is the money liquid? Liquid means you can get to your money. Is it accessible? What's the rate of return? Obviously you want to get a decent rate of return. And lastly, what are the tax consequences? So if you look at this chart, you'll notice that 3-letter word, tax, 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 are everywhere on this chart. So by taking all those considerations in, what I like to do is put this chart in front of somebody and say, choose the retirement plan that you want. Because at the end of the day, we're all different. We all have different goals. There's no right or wrong here. And if I go out and talk to 100 different financial planners, I get 100 different opinions. So by doing this, we're really taking the time to educate people and empower them so they can make those educated decisions. Hope this chart makes sense. You can spend a little more time on it. It is going to be a lot of information that we're going to cover in our Financial Planning 101 class. So hopefully you can join me for that. And thanks for taking the time to watch this video.